Thank you, God. 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 I can't even lie. This isn't the best moment, but I'm not down at my baddest. I'm not coming asking you for nothing. I'm just saying thank you. Just thank you. Something told me to clear my mind. I even thought about praying earlier. I didn't pray, but I clearly saw that you weren't taking no for an answer, so thank you. Okay, I will say this for everybody in here. I will go on a block party. Understand that E, Eric, D, Damien is my partner. Respect is key. Please respect him. I'm clearing up some shit. For one, with the epoxy video, that's when we were epoxying bread crafts. We were making actual breaded crafts, cups, tops, and lids that we were actually selling, where you could actually open and close the breaded crafts. So we needed to actually epoxy them because we were actually giving them out to the people at the store that we used to walk to before we actually went down to the country store, and also the people that used to actually come by. So no, it wasn't a situation of him having me in the heat, epoxy and hot shit. No, I'm clearing this shit up now. And I will clear it back in when everybody else comes back in, because truthfully and honestly, he is not a bad guy. Stop trying to make him seem like one, because y'all don't like the way he talks. He tells y'all straight up, this is who he is. Love it, lift it, or accept it. Exactly, London. That's marketing. Clock it, babe. I don't know if that's clock it or this is clock it. I don't give a fuck at this point. Clock it. That's marketing. We have to actually make the... People were saying that, oh, well, you guys, we like the way that y'all make the breaded crafts look shiny. How do y'all do that? Epoxy. Meaning we have to have our days epoxying. If I'm epoxying, he's making the breaded crafts. We both have our job to actually do in this business. So please, respectfully, don't say shit thinking y'all know shit when y'all didn't even watch the whole video. I'm letting y'all know now. We work as a partnership. It's not for y'all, it's for everybody else that was in here before, making it seem like he was a bad person. For everybody that don't look at him as a bad person, this does not apply to you. This applies to everybody else that looks at him a type of way for no reason whatsoever. That's not fair. That's just not fair. No, I know I'm not a bad person. I just made bad decisions, baby. Not even gonna say mistakes. I made bad decisions, but I'm not a bad person. Not a bad person, but I made bad decisions. That's simple. So you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna be a little nice, but I'm not gonna lie. This is the last time I'm being nice. I will unblock and unmute everybody. I believe in second chances. I do. I believe in third chances, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, 10, 11,000. I believe in all those chances. So yes, I will give Ashanti another chance in the life. Not an asshole. I'm not a mean person. Just please be respectful. That's all I'm asking. Please be respectful. Always. You get what you give. You give out sugar, you get sugar. You give out vinegar, you get vinegar. But this is the one and one time. So please, I don't beg for shit. I don't beg for nothing but respect. I don't beg for nothing but people just to give everybody the same thing that you expect that person to give you, no matter what. Even if they don't give it to you, still give it to them. Just respect. Just respect, bro. Just respect. But that's the whole point. I've got life where I'm tired of trying to make people who don't actually, in better terms, I'm tired of trying to make people in this life who don't actually help or actually try to push to see the better in us. I'm tired of demanding respect from them when I know I'm not going to get it. That's what I'm saying. What's the use? Exactly, like you said, Anita, they're internet people. Exactly. If they don't want to give me respect, I don't care about it, but I can still choose to allow you to destruct my peace. Or I could just ignore you. But at the same time, a person that's getting ignored, they're just going to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until they finally be seen. And that's still not fair to everybody else that is just trying to chill, vibe out, cool out, and, no. That's why I said, fuck it. I'll go back through here. I'll take everybody off the mute and unblock list. But here is the rule. Dead ass. Respect. That's all. Respect. If someone's not saying nothing about you, don't say shit about them. If no one's coming at you, don't say shit about them. I see arguments in the comments. I'm blocking and I'm muting. Bye. Y'all are getting out of here and I'm not saying shit else. Okay? Do we understand that? Respect goes both ways, but even if the person does not respect you, still respect them. And the reason why I say that's because you treat people the way you want to be treated. Even when they don't treat you the way you want to be treated, you still treat them the way that you want to be treated. If you don't want to do it, then baby, go. I'm sorry. Dead ass. If you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to deal with it. It's your choice. That's what I keep trying to get people to see. It's your choice on what you deal with. Baby, yes. Yes. Jesus let people literally stab him 1,000 times, made him carry his own cross, and still respected them. Queen Elizabeth, the one who got her head chopped off, Queen Antoinette, for the cake stuff, she stepped on the guillotine's leg and said, "Oh, my pardon, I apologize." Yes. But that's the whole point. We all are trying to get to this bigger way of life of trying to actually understand everything. All of us are actually trying to get to the better side of our so-called paradise, our so-called heaven on earth, our so-called dream paradise land that we want to live in for eternity. So-called because everybody's is different. Nobody's is same to the same person. Somebody's fantasy might be this, other person's fantasy might be that. Everybody's own personal heaven is different. Okay, Shan, you got a point. God is still working on everybody, but if God's still working on you, like my grandma said, you ain't got shit nice to say, don't say shit at all. Be quiet. You ain't got shit nice to say, don't say shit at all. If someone keep coming at you, ignore them. There's so many other ways that you can go about it without actually feeding into somebody sometimes. Because sometimes the best way to keep negative energy at the lowest is not by feeding it at all. We just be talking to each other on here. There's nothing wrong with y'all talking to each other, good vibes only. But when it comes down to the point where y'all are talking to each other and it's still talking about somebody or it's making somebody feel a type of way, that is wrong. Because then it's like, that's like me and Shan laughing and giggling about something about loyalty. That wouldn't be right. Because if loyalty, in better terms, if loyalty didn't like what was said between me and Shan, then no, that's not okay. That's what I mean. If it's respectful to whoever it is in any way, shape, or form, that's all. See, y'all gotta learn to deal with it. Now, I will say this. Here, just hear the part. This is the first time I can say that you have actually said good, constructive criticism. Negativity is a part of life, Harry. Y'all gotta learn to deal with it. That is true. A side of me, the adult in me, I will honestly say that's true. coming on along with all the responsibilities, all the extra shit, that is true. But the child in me is like, I don't really have to deal with it. Let's just be positive. Even when we don't have to be, let's be positive. If it's negative, ignore it. Same advice you give, take that. I do. Why do y'all think I zone out sometimes? I'm not gonna lie. When y'all be looking at me, oh, well, she's not paying attention here, you're not interacting here, you're not talking to us. No, I done seen a negative comment, and instead of me clicking in, I done clicked out. I take my own advice. I go sit on a cloud of wherever. As long as it's not my mind racing on thoughts that I've already been racing on myself. Literally. Your biggest, worstest enemy is yourself, because literally everything that anybody else can say, they can say it, but it's if you believe it or not. It's if you let the words hold power or not. That's why they say your tongue is a very powerful weapon. That don't make it go away, but anyway, we agree. Can we unblock now? We all happy, job. No. Speak your mind, but in a respectful way. You get way more in life with sugar than you do with vinegar. You don't have to sugarcoat shit, but you do not have to be an asshole or a bitch when you say it. You do not have to sugarcoat nothing. You can be straight up and truthful and upfront and real as hell. But you can still be respectful and sweet while you do it. You do not have to be a bitch. You don't have to make no slide jabs. You don't have to sit there and poke the bear that's behind the cage, not realizing the cage ain't locked. All that bear gotta do is push it. All they gotta do is push it. It's not locked. You're just on the outside while the bear's on the inside. That's why I said, you can say what you want to say, but be respectful. You don't have to sugarcoat nothing, but you do not have to be a bitch or an asshole or vulgar with it. You can be respectful. In better terms, hey, look, baby, I understand you might feel like this. Look, I might not agree to the full understanding, but I get from your shoe prints of where you're going through and what you're going through in your life that this might work better for you than it might for me. And hey, I might not agree, but keep going it. Keep doing what you believe in. Keep pushing it and keep striving for the best. That's how you do it without sugarcoating it, but also without putting any type of vinegar in that bitch. You said it with sugar, but still you didn't sugarcoat it. You said it with respect, but enough respect where you got your point across. That's the whole point. It's a way you do things. It's not what you say, it's not how you say it. Well, how about I'll switch that up. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not how you say it, it's what you say. It's literally both. Because you can say it in the perfect way, but still, just because you said something that someone did not like to hear, even though you said it in a respectful way, it's still a problem. But you can also say it in a messed up way, and they would have probably respected it 10 times more in a respectful way. Like that. Why you squish it? Because I liked it.
No. Just to show you. If it's never made this right, then we see anyone never made it. What they do, it exists.
No.
It did. And plus, in a brief moment in the time period that you have in your mind. And then after that, something else just motherfucking calls you to feel a different way. At this point, I prefer sit down. Make you feel okay. But I take the motherfucking I'm trying to show you.
I wish I get you to see that, buddy. As much as you think I ain't got your back, I do.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not gonna lie. Thirsty Rose, you growing on me a little bit. You are getting better. Improvement, yes. Improvement, you are getting better. The comment that you said was, did something crawl or am I tripping? Baby, you are tripping. You didn't see nothing wrong. Trust me. You did not see nothing wrong. I'm not even gonna lie. You didn't see shit crawl. You are tripping though. You might be tripping. That comment. You're getting better. You're not trolling as much. I respect that. No, okay, good with vibes. No, you shouldn't. So, you should not say respectfully at the end if you do not actually mean it respectfully. You can say all you saying and say respectfully, but you're not actually being respectful. You have to actually be respectful. That's the whole point. You can't just say respectfully at the end and then everything else wasn't respect. No, you have to actually be respectful. Nothing crawl. Damn. Benefits. Sadly, vinegar doesn't have its benefits, gorgeous. I hate to say it like that, but sadly, vinegar doesn't have its benefits. I realized when people told you straight up, I'll give the job to the motherfucker that had the better attitude than you. I realized vinegar does not have its benefits. Because if you give the job to a motherfucker that don't work as hard as me, but all they do is literally, all they do is have a better attitude than me, and you'll give them the job. You won't give me the job. I have the work ethic. I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that, but you'll give it to someone that have a good attitude and they don't have no work ethic at all. That's fucked up. But in reality, you have to think about it. When you're dealing with stuff like customer service, you need a lot of sugar because you got people coming in dealing with their day and day.
That's enough. I did customer service. You don't need a lot of sugar. You need business there.
Yeah,
Some people would think I would have some of the worst motherfucking business customer service in the world. You wouldn't even know who the fuck I was when I stepped in front of your place and had to give real customer service. You'd be surprised. You'd be like, damn.
I have bad customer service. So you don't have bad customer service? She was really good. Okay, what was happening? Alright. These people from last year. Well, they say last year. Damn, I gotta change the calendar too. That's the problem. Customer service, baby. I used to work customer service. I used to actually work customer service. I'm not lying to you. Shit. These are actual situations. Like literally, this old lady used to always come in and she used to order the same meal each and every day. She always was sweet. Even when people were having bad days, she sit there, just stop and just talk to you, just to give you good, like, come on. No, not a biggie bag. It's still in the bag. You wrap it well like this in here. But no, it's not a biggie bag. Okay. No. Okay, you guys, the situation is finna get a little serious. Yes, we do eat bread. You guys, I am up in the Cash App. If you guys want to donate, feel free to. It's your choices of your free will. Hey, Danny, baby, I just some stuff situated. So I'm stick.
It's a part of me, show. It's part of me, there's nothing. I'm on it. When you ask me if you're the reason, say easy. Introducing.
Trust me. Yeah, it's a little lagging. Just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. It's lagging a little. Just give it a minute. Just get a minute. It's lagging a little bit. A little bit. You gotta wait. Now we back. Somewhat. Not fully. Are we back fully yet or no? We're coming back in. Is it still frozen? Is it still frozen? Is it still frozen? Is it still frozen? Yeah, the connection. The connection. Look up, you freeze. I got you, baby. One thing. Oh, a strawberry Minute Maid? When did they make strawberry Minute Maid? I'll go through all of them. I'll get it down. I'll go. No chance. No chance. No chance. Okay.